Hello guys and girls, Voices from the Dark here. Welcome back to the Champion of Cyrodiil challenge with Marina Mistfire, who's currently carrying quite a lot of goods, because in the last episodes we were out here in the woods of Cyrodiil, raiding caves and dungeons. And we're gonna bring all the sweet loot to Bravil and be filthy rich. We also saved this Imperial Legion Forester from drowning.
Skin looks a bit off.
Skin? What are you talking about? Looks perfectly good to me. We'll fix that soon enough. Soon enough. Episode 100 is coming up, everybody. Very exciting. It's going to be an extra long episode, and recently I've been thinking of we need some sort of goal for the episode. You know, we need something to do, something to pursue. And I think that's going to be curing vampirism. And so we just need to get a few extra ingredients before we start the quest, because it's one of the more demanding quests in the game. There's a lot of ingredients that we need, and we just need to keep our eyes open for them. But let's just focus on the task ahead. Let's focus on getting to Bravil, because we would love to sell off what we have, collect the Nirnroot and the extra loot that we got laying in a chest in our home, and of course we have lots of merchants there that we want to invest in. Is that Martin Septim coming back to me? No, no, no. That's Maik the Liar, everybody. This time I'm quick enough to catch up. Damn it, I lost him again. Maik, dude. Hey, I almost got him. I know I have Traveler's Grace, I want to do it without it. Maik, come back. You left me once before, not again.
Maik knows much, tell some. Maik knows many things others do not.
Well, do you have a rumor for me, Maik?
Maik believes the children are our future, but he doesn't want them ruining all of our fun.
Oh, nice one.
Maik wishes.
Can't remember that rumor. Maik will essentially comment on... He's a bit of a fourth wall breaker. Like, he commented on the fact that, yes, children are important. There needs to be children in the world for it to continue, but Bethesda didn't want to add children in this game because you shouldn't put children in game and then let people do things with them, because they will be murdered. Even though they did it in Skyrim. But children were poorly implemented either way, and essential, unless you disable their essential. Anyways, there's a reason there aren't children in the game. Poor things. Poor things. Is that a bear coming out of the woods? Yes, indeed. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I actually made a bit of a mistake in an earlier episode. I wonder if some of you actually noticed it, but do you remember when I was selling off some goods to the orc over in Cyrodiil? Borba, I think her name was? I just sold off a lot of junk, and I'd recently gotten the Sanctuary Well Key that opens the well outside. Are you messing with me? That opens the well outside of the Cyrodiil Sanctuary. Now, I thought you use the key once you unlock the well, and you don't need to have the key with you in order to open the well. Turns out, that's not right. You need it in the inventory at all times if you wish to use the well. And so I loaded up this save, I did a fast travel back to Cyrodiil just to check the shop, of course, not to actually have that in the episode. And I checked. It's gone. She has refreshed her stock, and the Sanctuary Well Key is now gone forever. So it's a bit of a shame. I should have known better than giving away the key. I should have just kept it, but we won't be able to use the Sanctuary Well Key anymore, which is a little disappointing, but we could have made a worse blunder, I feel. Alright, we're actually carrying everything that we can possibly carry right now. So we need to get rid of something that we deem... The Spellbreaker, you know, I'm not sure about the Spellbreaker. It's taking up a lot of space. Hi, kids. Dwarven Warhammer. Nice. Silver bow. And it's not worth throwing away that and then picking up a stupid silver bow. I just need to throw away enough so that I can actually walk again. You know? Dwarven Mace. We'll let the Dwarven Mace go, even though it had that beautiful poison on it that was meant for me, but never got to be used. Bravil is just down the road here, so we're almost there. Looks like a portal has decided to open up over the hill here. Now we actually want to take a little bit of a trip by a portal because we have an ingredient list and we need to get these things before we start the vampire quest to the vampire cure quest. That is, we need 2 bloodgrass, 6 garlic, and 5 nightshades. So bloodgrass is going to be the most difficult one. We could buy it in some alchemy shops, but I believe we can only get it in alchemy shops in the Imperial City. So I was considering whether or not we should actually go up to a portal and see if we can find some bloodgrass growing outside. Because I don't really want to enter a portal right now at this very moment. Then again, maybe it'd be better to look for in alchemy shops. Because we actually have to take a trip back to the Imperial City either way to pick up the 2 empty Grand Soul Gems from our inventory. Right, okay, yeah. Let's scratch that then. We'll get the bloodgrass on the way, but it's something that I have been considering, and I'm sure you like to hear my thought process when it comes to this giant project of ours. Oof, Way Shrine of Zenithar. So I had to get a little bit of a blessing there, even though we've already done the pilgrimage. I should really consider using my greater powers more. I know, I'm really bad at using them. I'm very aware, so we're just along the coast here, and there are a couple of Nirnroots that we could grab here. 2, in fact, and 2 is a couple, so that's perfect. And also a couple inside the city, considering Bravil has so much, you know, water in it, so it only makes sense to grow in there as well. Yoink! Over there we can see the portal to the Shivering Isles. And no, we are not ready to go there just yet. That's going to be a long time ahead in the distant future. And one just down here. I really look forward to getting our loot from the chest. I can't remember what we left behind. I just know that when I went back and saw it, I was like, this is cool stuff. Why did I ever leave it? Boop. Wonderful. So I'm definitely super hype about getting it. We have about 4 Nirnroot inside the walls or so. Yeah, it's quite considerable for a city. I know there's one in the Imperial City. I wonder if we got that before. I can't quite remember. Speaking of Nirnroots and whether or not we've gotten them, back when I checked to find every single Nirnroot that we've gotten and marking them off the map in the earlier episodes, I came to realize something that is really bothering me. And I wonder if we can wait outside. I don't know if our vampirism is that bad right now. We'll soon find out. I actually forgot to show me picking up a Nirnroot on the map. And that bugs me. I never showed me picking it up. I just load up the save and it's in my inventory.
Your skin looks a bit off.
You shut up. Now, I know which Nirnroot it was. That's not the issue. The issue is that I've shown every other on cam, so that bothers me a little, but at least we'll be able to collect all other ones while still showing them on cam. Where do we want to go first? The Fair Deal? Yeah, let's go to the Fair Deal. I should also consider seeing if I can find somebody to snack on a little bit, because it's a bit of a nuisance having to go around like that. Hiding from them. Hiding from the sun. Hey.
Good day.
I don't want to talk to you. Go away.
Take care.
Whoop.
Well met.
Let's invest.
I would gladly let you invest in my shop.
Thank you. Any rumors?
She doesn't leave home much, but apparently Luciana Galena has a lot of experience fighting in light armor.
Oh, that's good for her.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
The robe of creativity. How is that? It's not good. It's not good. You can't sell this stuff. You can't. Haggle. Let's see. It's the current, can I buy some blacksmith's pants? No. Blacksmith pants actually look pretty good. I want to collect a couple of them for some of my future armor sets. I think she was actually at her limit there. Because I've been planning some new armor sets that I look forward to showing you when the time comes. And the fashion is going to be on point. Don't worry about it. Nothing I want to buy, but you now have quite a lot of magicka, so we can sell things. That I want to do, so...
That
Dwarven
seems
bow.
a fair price.
Actually, should we just keep an elven bow weighs more in our inventory. But it looks pretty good, though. I'm gonna sell the Dwarven bow of Absorb, daggers, Warhammer, all the elven arrows. Should we sell the elven we're keeping that. Remember, we'll keep the glass arrows, sell the glass battle axes. We can keep the glass bow. But no, Elven is probably fine. Glass daggers, glass war axe, the immolator. And the silver arrows, we are also going to... Actually, I should keep them in case I don't think I'll need to train Mercantile for a while, actually. So I shouldn't worry about selling items one by one necessarily. But now I have a button to click on, so it makes it easier either way. War Axe of Flames is going. Skull of Corruption, we're keeping that. So much fun to play around with. Not getting rid of that.
A good price.
Some of these chainmail boots here. So much chainmail gear in general that I really should be fixing up, actually. That's something I need to get better at. Well, I'll start another day. I'll start another day. Famous words of a person who's not going to do what they said they would do. Light Iron Shield is going. I don't want to quite sell this because you can't give me the best price for it. We'll sell off all the Mithril gear though. There we go. It doesn't stack when it's damaged, I think. Red Silk Robes. Oh, we'll sell them. I don't think I'll need them for fashion, actually. Robo Protection will go. This will go. Thank you. Apprentice Alembic will go. And again, we only need a couple of potions. The most important ones. Plus some skooma on the sides. Actually, I should keep some of them. The ones that give me good effects, like venison.
That's a
should keep that, unless you're going to made. I shouldn't give away keys, but sometimes I have to. Also, I think I actually had this menu hidden earlier, and that's why I didn't see the key there. So that's... I'm smart. I'm a smarty smart.
You got a great deal there.
Come on, soul gems like that. Might as well sell those while we're at it. Varlostone, and we're keeping these as just sort of some backup in case we need a little bit of extra charge. It's good to have. Okay, 34k. Not bad. She was able to buy most of the stuff that we had, and I'm fairly happy with it. Thank you.
I appreciate your business.
I'm glad you had enough golds.
Be seeing you.
Yeah, I'll be seeing you. So she was the first of the merchants in town. Alright, we are actually dying. Let's make our way to... I think Silverhome on the Water would be good enough for our purpose. Because I want to be out during the day right now. But it's made a little bit difficult by the fact that I'm dying. I'm dying right in front of their eyes. The shopkeepers are like, are you okay? While I'm just there steaming, screaming, grunting. It's like, yeah, I'm fine. In a dream from your childhood, you remember playing hiding games with your young friends on a warm summer afternoon. You hide in your parents' barn, sure you will not be found. Soon the sweet smell of hay is replaced by a darker, sickly smell. You move deeper into the barn, only to stumble on the rotting corpses of your parents, their throats ripped out. You try to scream as your parents rise and pull you into an embrace. That was scary. Real scary. Okay, we're big time vampire. We even got some new powers now. What do we have? We have Reign of Terror, Silence and Demoralize, and Vampire Seduction. Oh, hello.
Good day.
Good day. I want like a... Oh, I want to invest.
I would gladly let you invest in my shop.
Perfect. Glad we got that sorted. Forlorn Watchman?
The shores near Bravil are no longer haunted. Seems the ghost hasn't been sighted there any longer.
I wonder why. I bet.
There's a room free, all right. Best you'll find in Bravil, if I do say so. 20 gold, and it's yours for the night.
Hey, actually I don't need to buy a room here for my purpose, but I'll do it.
Right. You'll have to go upstairs to the second floor.
I want to see this
Your
place.
room is the second door on the right, before the staircase. Thank you for your patronage.
I want to have a little bit of a look here.
What have you been up to?
Hey, everybody.
Oh
gosh, so many voices. Oh. Hopefully somebody is gonna go to bed soon. And that means I can sleep. Oh, it's... doesn't look great in here, does it? Well, that's okay. Let's open up some of these doors here and peek inside. I don't think people have gone to bed yet. I have to share a room? Yeah, Silverhome on the Water. Not sure why you call it that, just no water here. Definitely a bad place to bring a date to. So there's not going to be that kind of moistness around here.
Are you not feeling well?
No, I'm feeling very well. I just gonna. Hey there, bro kill. Let me just have a little snack. Wonderful. Now we can pretend to be somewhat normal. So let's take off all our clothes and run through the streets naked. That'll show them. Always mocked me. Okay. Regardless of all of that nonsense, let's go back outside. So, now that we're here in Bravil, and we can actually move about somewhat safely, we want to actually go and deliver the Thieves Guild quest back. Let's see. Unfinished... No, that was Fighters Guild. Lost Histories. I need to go to Skriva, but she's probably sleeping, so she won't take kindly to my interruption at this very moment. So I think what we're gonna do is that we are going to go and return home and just pick up our items first. So many things I want to do here. I just don't know what to even begin with, but I want to remember what we have here because we could potentially sell off some of the goods that are in our house. That's Luciana, the woman we heard about with the light armor. This is my Bravil house. Welcome everybody. There it is. You can understand why I wrote good loot. Look at this place. I think I'm just gonna use take all. Base Amulet of Reflection, Ferocious Curious, Gauntlets of the Sentinel, Greaves on the Unstoppable, Ring of the Tech Life. The Roboglib Tongues is here even. You have a Robe of the Apprentice, Savage Gauntlets, even our Shrouded Armor, that's where it was. Damage health, restore health. And even the paintbrush. Let's take it all. There we go. Wonderful. Let's have a little rest in the bed until morning, by the way, because there are some people we want to talk to around town, some shops we want to visit, and we won't exactly be able to do that unless people are up and about, because they don't like it when I barge in on them when they're in their underwear. I tried. Remember when I poked my head out of that guy's basement at 3 AM and he had that really nasty reaction? It was rude, but in retrospect, I can see why he reacted like that. Wood Elf, Wood Elf, Wood Elf. I don't think I've been in the Archer's Paradox before. This is also going around like this, getting the investments done is a good way to check out shops you haven't been in.
The Archer's Paradox. Because a perfect arrow flies forever, and that's impossible. I'm Dainlin, and I have no perfect arrows.
Oh my. Really selling the shop well here.
I would gladly let you invest in my shop.
There you go.
I have nothing to say about the Count and his son. The rest of the town is a little rough, but I don't mind. I like it that way.
You like it a little rough.
Can't go into battle with broken equipment.
Yeah, and I can't fix magical equipment either way, so there we go. Thanks.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Damage agility. Drain marksman. I mean, for a drain effect to be active, you have to be... No, that's absorb. Drain would just remove their stats. Okay, so if you shot another archer, that would be good. Okay, then. He sells a lot of arrows, though. That's actually very good for certain purposes. If I could find a better stackable item than an iron arrow, I would get it, but for now, that is very good. Anything else that you sell in your shop? We can buy the restore health stuff. There we go, you just had one of them. Your Golden Accounts, Volume 2. Of course. Let's sell off Dwarven Dagger.
A good bit of gold.
Let's see. Staff of Fire. These Goblin Totem Staffs, oh wow, they're gonna be pretty hard to sell actually. Boop. I guess we'll have to leave them be for now. So I really want to get full price for the things that I sell. Ebony, I can't even sell this, but I can, however, sell Gauntlets of the Sentinel, Greaves of the Unstoppable, Ring of the Tech Life, Roboglib Tongues we're gonna keep. I want to place that away at home. Rubber the Apprentice can go for free. Savage Gauntlets. Shrouded armor we have to keep, though. We can't just get rid of the shrouded
You've
armor.
made a good bit of gold.
I made a good bit of gold. We still have some poisons with us.
A good bit of gold.
They're gonna weigh me down. I'm sorry, it's awful to say it, but poisons aren't gonna be good for the moment. But perhaps, actually, perhaps in a few episodes we might need some poisons. Let's keep that in mind. I'll show you what I mean when we come to it. We're gonna have to change our battle style a little. You can have a free paintbrush, because we're friends.
Thank you. Come again.
This guy has a pretty decent stock, though.
Take care.
1,500 gold, and he's an apprentice, so he's actually quite a good merchant to come to. So let's keep the Archer's Paradox in mind when we want to sell off some goods. Here we have a beautiful statue in a rather empty part of town, probably because of the arenas that were planned to be in the city, because there was actually, the arena wasn't just supposed to be in the Imperial City in early planning of the game. You can actually find remnants of the different arenas in the different cities, but I suppose they decided to simply simplify the whole thing a little bit. Just have one, probably because of time constraints, I would assume. Now, if we go down here, we can do like City Swimmer and swim in the canals. I actually want to go on a little bit of a Nirnroot hunt here and see if we can find something. And another one. Yoink. Very good, very good. I believe there is one more Nirnroot that is inside the city, and then the rest should be just outside of it. Remember we took that boat during, what was the quest called? Oh, I can't remember. It's the quest that takes us to Fort Grief, where the hunters become hunted when we chase them down. That is still a really fun quest to do. And yoink! Very good, very good. Now, I don't see anybody who is in the castle that we want to trade with, so that's good. We'll leave that be for now. And then we will head to the next shop on the map. Let's go to a Warlock's Luck. I believe have we been here once before? I'm not quite sure. Let's get Thorner's Bargain out. Hello, Hungarian.
Take a chance on the Warlock's luck. Just kidding. Everything is all perfectly safe. Tested it myself. Hungarian, retired adventurer. You may have heard of me.
Never.
I would gladly let you invest in my shop. The extra coin will allow me to purchase more goods from adventurers such as yourself.
Oh, joyous news.
Seems to me that Ardaline has an admirer in Varan Vamori.
Yeah, she does.
There are 2 ruined forts south of Bravil. One is close to the road to Leowin. The other is out on a point of land that projects into Nibbon Bay.
I wonder if you put that on my map.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Shock shield, fortify. Any effects here that we're interested in? Summon ghosts. Cool. I don't think there's anything here we want. Do I have anything, some sort of spell that does fortify magicka? Fortify magicka, 30 points. Because that would allow me to cast some really big spells. If I constantly fortify magicka and then regenerate magicka back up again, I could cast out some insanely costly spells. Pretty epic effects.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Now, this might be one of the items that are actually good. The Ring of Transmutation. Fortify Magicka, 50 points on self. I believe that's the most powerful Fortify Magicka effect you can get on yourself. And draining strength and endurance, while bad, isn't awful for a mage. I would say that's actually a pretty passable ring. Of course, it's super expensive, but yeah, I was actually pleasantly surprised by that. Keep it up. Keep having those awesome items in stock, and maybe I'll buy some. I don't know if I've bought any yet. I don't think there's been any that have been catching my interest, and that, I don't know, that says something about the quality of items.
I wouldn't make that deal with just anybody.
Ooh, you sell, they're all why did you have to go and defile them? I mean, he has one here that has a Grand Soul in it, but no way I'm buying that. Oh my gosh, why are your prices so bad? 87, there we go. Yeah, you probably can't buy anything.
A pleasure to serve you.
Just wanted to check out your stock in your shop.
Farewell.
Farewell, my good sir. We'll find the Grand Soul Gems in due time, and having them on us is just going to be a liability as of right now, either way. Guess we'll have to be careful with everything that we do. Now let's go see if we can't find Skriva. We have to deliver that Thieves Guild mission. Let's see, where did she live? Was she on the first floor here? Yeah, she was on the first floor here. She's probably not home at the moment. If the door is locked, she'll probably come home in the evening though, but let's just see if she's decided to... There we go, she's back! Probably went and had her breakfast at the nearby inn, though I believe there are 2 in town. Skriva? Where is that cat? You open your house to me, but not your heart. Have I just missed her? Skriva! Here, kitty!
We meet again.
Hey!
You have found Theranis and the lost histories of Tamriel?
I saw you about to walk out that door. Theranis? No. The book? Yes.
Theranis is dead? I grieve for him, but at least you have the book. The Grey Fox has sought this book for many years. You have earned the reward. Here is your payment.
Quest completed. Lost histories. Thank you. Any more jobs?
Hieronymus Lex must be eliminated once and for all.
Oh.
The Grey Fox has asked that you do this personally. It is a most delicate matter.
Ho ho. What is the plan?
Countess Umbranox of Anvil is hunting for a new captain of her guard. The Legion commander of the Imperial Watch sent her a list of candidates. The Grey Fox wants this list replaced with one that highly recommends Hieronymus Lex. From Anvil, he can do little harm to the guild.
Mm-hmm. Where is the letter?
The letter is currently in Steward Darahill's desk. She has lied to Lady Umbranox, telling her that the letter has yet to arrive.
Why not just kill Lex, even though I know the answer?
We are thieves, not murderers. That is the province of the Dark Brotherhood. For reasons unknown to this one, the Grey Fox has extended his protection to the Umbranox family, and Lady Umbranox in particular.
That's right.
While Lex is a problem for the guild, his unwavering loyalty and resolve make him the perfect protector for Lady Umbranox.
How do I forge the letter?
You will have to track down one on your own. I don't know of any in Bravil. With the forged letter in hand, sneak into the Legion commander's office in the Imperial City prison and seal it with his seal. Darahill cannot be trusted. You must deliver the letter to Lady Umbranox in person. Will you accept this commission?
Sounds awesome. Let's do this.
That is good. Remember, this is a mission of stealth, not blood. Your payment will be higher than normal to cover the expense of the forgery.
Taking care of Lex. I reached my goal? Of course I have.
Shadowhide the Hunter.
Shadowhide the Hunter indeed. Let's have a look here. First, I steal a letter from Steward Darahill's desk in Castle Anvil. Then get a forgery made. I have to find and pay for my own forger. Then seal it with the Imperial Watch seal from the Legion Commander's desk in the Imperial City. And then I need to go back to Anvil. So it's gonna be Anvil, Imp City, Anvil. Cool. We're not quite ready to do it just yet. Because I don't want to go to Anvil at the moment. It's quite far off. So we're gonna collect a few more reasons to go there before we actually decide to travel. But of course we gotta go and kiss the lucky old lady on the cheek. If you're in town and you don't kiss the lucky old lady, what are you really doing?
How do you do?
You're wasting your time. Well, now we want to go and talk to the innkeeper over here. Let's see, we've talked to... Yes, there's a person in the Mages Guild we have to talk to. And after that, are those all the people here? We also need to talk to somebody in the Fighters Guild. And, oh, there's actually a bit of a... There's a merchant I haven't met yet here in town. I think I don't know if I've ever really talked to him. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay.
Blade and bow. I'm Brogrum Grogalash.
Once again, looked like you had an anvil dropped on your head. I think we've already talked. I mean, I've been at your inn before. But if we haven't talked, I'm sorry I interrupted you, but I'm just here to lay down some money, and you can hire some bodyguards to help remove the demon that's right behind you, okay? Just help protect you. I'm just looking out for you, Bogrum.
I would gladly let you invest in my shop.
Thank you.
What can I interest you in?
Never invested in people's shops before this playthrough because, I mean, who gets 75 mercantile, you know? Unless they actively go for it. You have to do so much adventuring if you wish to passively get it. And I mean, I even have it as a major skill, meaning it races much quicker that way. So I have it a bit easier than somebody who has it as a minor skill. Okay, there's nothing we want here, so yeah, that's all I wanted.
Be seeing you.
Hi.
Be seeing you.
Seems to me that Ardeline has an admirer.
Alright, yes, Blackwood Company gear. I don't trust them. But we'll get around to dealing with the Blackwood Company during the Fighters Guilds. I believe we have to go back to Coral now for the Fighters Guild to continue, which is why we haven't been continuing it for a while, because we don't have a lot of business in Coral yet. This is sort of the next place I wanted to go.
Greetings, Conjurer.
Let's see, we want to talk to the beautiful Ardeline.
A pleasure to speak with you.
She's also quite attractive, actually. Not quite attractive enough to get on my list, but still. You want some gold?
I would gladly let you invest in my shop.
Thank you. Rumors?
Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly admit to practicing it now that the Mages Guild has banned it.
Yeah, horrible
I offer
necromancers.
the finest goods and lowest prices
Journeyman
in all
stuff.
Cyrodiil.
You say you do. You claim you do. Let's see, let's buy a couple of things that can be used to make proper potions. Not getting the best price for these, but the things I'm making don't cost much either way, so
Pleasure.
I think we'll be fine. Mugwort seeds are interesting though, because they just have one effect.
Excellent deal.
I should probably buy them in bulk since you don't get experience from... Oh! Grand Soul Gem empty! Oh, that is really nice, because I need these. But thing is, I can't technically get them by just doing the quest and going to different caves, but not having to go to 3 caves and just having to go to 2 is actually a big help. But buying this means that I can no longer use my finishers or my dagger, and instead I have to rely on other means of combat. But that'll just make this more interesting. Okay. Let's buy some things to make some poisons then. There we go.
Tell your friends about me.
Thank you, you just made things very interesting.
Good day.
Good day. Because I'll have to unequip my current weapon, Dagger of Extreme Pain, and instead I'll equip Rock Shatter for now. Now I could still use my prep spells, right? Spare a Shock. Yeah, so what I could do is that I could use the Spare a Shock and then use the Rock Shatter as a finisher. It won't be as powerful, but it might be enough. Plus we might consider doing some more poisons as well. So what we're gonna do right now is that we're gonna cook up a couple of things. And I think I'm gonna hotkey some poisons just in case we meet something that's really nasty. Oh, not having to combine ingredients is so nice. I've gotten super lazy with it as well. 59 total Nirnroot now. I believe we needed like 30 for our next batch. Then we're gonna need 40 after that. So if you return to him with 70 total, we can do 2 steps of the quest in one. Just be careful not to mix down any of the other ones. There we go. Gonna put that there and put my torch hotkey back on. I just changed it to the hood so I could do that cool swap at the start of the episodes. And we're off.
Guildmate.
Hello, Fathus Aaron. Nice gear. I believe there's only one more person we want to talk to. That's in the Fighters Guild. He's up here. We gotta find Tadros Hellas. He's going to be our man. Yeah, so it appears there actually no. There's another merchant hiding. We'll get to them. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I rarely go here because you don't really... Tadros, hello. I see you're very busy... Mizzing.
How do you do? I'm Tadros Hellas, smith of the Bravil Fighters Guild chapter and trainer for armorers.
She was also rather attractive. She's not quite on the level of the innkeeper in Shadenhall, but still, here's some money because you look nice.
I would gladly let you invest in my shop.
There we go. Tell me about the city.
There's a lot of adventuring action from here south to Blackwood, and everyone comes to me with their gear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad Mars lives here in Bravil. She's an excellent healer.
Sure she is.
Armor, weapons, I have it all.
What do you sell?
How may I help you?
I was just wondering, you sell no sort of special items then? Oh, disappointing. But okay, I got to invest in you, that's what I wanted.
Take care.
Never stepping foot in the Bravil Fighters Guild again, I'm fairly sure. Okay, so we only have one more regular merchant, and then we have to wait until after midnight. Now, why do we have to wait until after midnight? Well, it turns out there is actually a merchant who appears when you least expect it. It's a bit of a shady guy.
Is this pleasure or business?
Why can't it be both?
I would gladly let you invest in my shop.
Thank you.
Other Bravil trainers? City swimmer teaches sneak.
I think I already asked you about that earlier.
Shadow hide.
Okay, that's all the reputable merchants invested in at the very least. Now let's just wait around until nightfall, unless there was something else you wanted to do at the very moment, which I don't think it was. Let's wait until night falls. 10 p.m. Let's see. It's probably not. Let's wait until midnight. Then we're gonna do some shady dealings. There we go. Let's go. Now we want to be on the... Did you just hiss at me, or was that just my imagination?
Muscles on you.
Yeah, I'm super strong. Commenting on that because of 70 strength. I'm looking for somebody a bit more shady this time around. Haha, shady wood elves. Nordinor! Nordinor. Psst, psst. Badooba Nordinor. Yeah.
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
Hello, Nordinor.
I would gladly let you invest in my shop.
What do you sell?
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
I shouldn't be surprised. Maybe just a sip. No, no. I can't be tempted.
You too.
Get away from me. Well, guys and girls, I believe that's all that we wanted to do for now here in Bravil. We checked out the merchants, we got our loot, we got the new Thieves Guild mission, and other than that, I believe, let's just do a little run around the walls of Bravil and get some Nirnroot while I talk about what's going to be next. So, this is episode 98. If we wish to have episode 100 be focused on the vampire cure, we should spend episode 99 running up to Skingrad, because right now we have to seek out the Count of Skingrad, and then he is going to point us in a totally different direction, and then we can journey from there. But then we can stop by the Imperial City and get what we need. Now, it's very important that when we're out here, we don't use Soul Trap. Let's just make sure, because I'm not sure if the soul automatically first goes into an empty soul gem before a Sura Star, or if it fills a Sura Star first. I can look that up on the wiki and have it on the screen right now, but as of now I'm not totally sure about the rules of that, so I'm not going to tempt fate by messing around with it. But it's good though, because it's going to make us have to do a different style of killing people if we wish to get the results that we want. It's going to take us back to the old days with poisons and summoned creatures. Now we also have the added power of having some paralysis, which can trivialize a lot of combat situations, because paralysis is extremely powerful. And if you got a staff of paralysis on your sides, you have a good friend. Now, somebody on Twitter, I believe it was either today or yesterday, they tweeted at me and reminded me of a battle during the arena that I'd totally forgotten about. There's actually a arena battle coming up where we have to fight I believe he's an Altmer with a shield called the Grey Aegis, and that shield has 100% resistance to magic. And if somebody's immune to magic, I cannot use weakness to magic on him because it just won't affect him in the first place. So how we're going to defeat somebody without being able to actually cast spells on them, stuff like that is going to open up some interesting new possibilities, and we'll probably have... I wonder if we could even use the staff on him, to be honest, the Skull of Corruption, or the paralysis, if that still affects him. I really don't know. But that's going to be an interesting battle, and we'll have to figure out how things are. Now we're just gonna find this Nirnroot, because it's bothering me. There it is, right on the side of that little island. You cute little Nirnroot. Who's your cute little Nirnroot? Oh, you boo. Okay, got it. I'm gonna stop acting like it's a little baby now. You guys remember the camp over here? I sure do. It's where we spent the night before we decided to follow Ghost Man. Ooh, during our quests. So this time around, we're gonna go back. But this time we're not gonna sleep. We're instead just going to pick up the Nirnroot that's over there by the shore that we somehow forgot. Whoops, forgot to fortify my restoration. That's how much magicka it costs then. There we go. Da 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 da. There we go. Made it. Gotta love it. Okay, so let's see Rock Shatter. We can use Rock Shatter. It's significantly weaker, but it doesn't have a Soul Trap effect. Soul Trap is always positive, except for in this very specific case here. This is Mud Crab Island, man. There we go, get out of here. Nirnroot. I have successfully harvested the Nirnroot plant. Wonderful. Yeah, I said no more Mud Crab Island. There we go. Kill the local populace of mud crabs and should be quite happy with myself now. Ta-ta! Let's jump. I'm trying to do the jump off the surface of the water. There we go. Wonderful. So I'm gonna get that extra perk. Oh, he's already dead. Right, I killed him earlier. I did kill him earlier. Just want to run up shore here and get 2 more Nirnroot, and then I think we're going to be concluding it. We are making so... We're actually going at a faster pace than I thought we would. Now, of course, there's still a lot to go. It's not like we're anywhere near done, but I'm really liking the speed at which we are progressing in the game right now. It's wonderful. And I'm still so hype about it. Like, just planning out the next few episodes, planning out what to do for episode 100s, planning out maybe some new cool things from episode 100 onwards that you might see that will help spice up the game a little after 100 episodes. You know, that sort of thing. I'm putting a lot of work into it, and I hope it shows. And I hope my genuine enthusiasm and excitement shows. We're right here on the map, so we're just gonna go straight over there and grab another Nirnroot. The river walking boots, a traveler's grace, and our leap of faith. Boom! Got it! And we are out of here. See you later, suckers! Let's just go back to the Bravil gates and we will start our journey towards Skingrad in the next episode, because we have to get a lot of nightshade, and it just so happens that there is a lot of nightshade that grows near the northern border of Elsewhere and Valenwood, so we might be able to actually collect that on the way over to Skingrad. And that would just be a good way of going about acquiring said items. One more Traveler's Grace. Nah, I probably don't need it. I'm already over here. That's fine though. We can jump up here. Aha! There we go. I'm just gonna balance ourselves properly on the beam. Let's see. And there we go. Well, guys and girls, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. I know it was a bit of a setup episode. We had to get to Bravil, talk to a lot of people, collect a lot of Nirnroots. But with all of that said and done, next episode, 0 Nirnroots. It's just going to be us and the wilderness as we're going to head out towards Skingrad to finally get our beautiful face back to being a beautiful face. Have a still good day. Take care and stay awesome. But most importantly, everybody, stay dark. Goodbye.